2-hour-long stream because it's a very short game, all about culture and all about food that comes with the culture and learning how to appreciate not only the food that you were given, but the promise of the culture and the holding of that culture to your identity and also your life. And I love the spice, like the spice containers in the colander. I love that. I love that so much. All right, but I'm really excited to see what dishes are at play here. Because I myself am not familiar with Indian food, especially Tamil food, and it's specifically Tamil. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Tamil. So yeah. Have you been the last week? I've not seen Ace Attorney. It'll be this week. Ace Attorney will be this week, but yeah. So hopefully this will be fun, and I hope we get to try out some new dishes. I would love to try out some new dishes if they look amazing and good. So let's find out. All right. We got. Ooh. Think well before you dare, and never ruminate once in action. 1988. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hi. Hi. Leaving already. Sorry. Did I wake you? What time is it? 8. How are you feeling? Tired or nauseous? It could be either of the two. Probably very tired. I just got out of a nap, so I'm probably tired. Just like yesterday. Okay, I'll call your school and say you can't come in today. I was just about to leave for work. You should go back to sleep. What about your lunch? There is some leftover idli batter and garlic chutney from yesterday. You can steam some idlis quickly. I don't know if I can figure all that out. It's okay. I was just about to leave. It's just idlis. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong. I would love to pronounce it properly. Idlis? Idlis? I'm assuming idlis? Very easy. It'll take me too long, Venba. Don't worry. I can just survive on the coffee machine. Dude, that's not gonna fly. Like, I'll make it then. Like, I'll make it. Like, dude, I'll get up and I'll just make it. It's the easiest peasy. You can eat it while you're walking out the door. Come on. Wait 5 minutes. Venba, really, it's fine. No. I need to make lunch for myself anyway. Just tell the school. I'll be done in a minute. Okay. Like, bro, just, if you don't want to deal with it, then I'll deal with it. That's what's gonna happen. You're not going to work without food. My god. Come on. Venba. Okay. My goodness. Okay, let's get this done fast. Although... Oh, wow. Should I try my mother's recipe for once? The way I make idlis are never as soft as hers. They would always cheer me up when I'm feeling sick. I should just make them for her way today. I just should make them her way today. If the recipe is still readable, that is. Okay. Idlis? Idlis? Okay. Ooh. Ooh, interesting soundtrack. Okay. Okay, so what we got? Idli plate, towel, cooker, ingredients, water, and batter. Holes to let steam through. These also have holes so batter can cook. Make sure to... or it will leak. Arrange plates so steam can cook batter properly. Okay. So they have to alternate. Okay. Then what's the cloth for? What's the cloth for? Okay. I have not made idlis in these kind of plates before. The only difference from mine seems to be the holes on the plates. The recipe also calls for towels. I'm not sure why. But Amma swears this method makes the idlis a lot softer. Okay. So I'm assuming this is going to be a steam. So let's go ahead, drag So let's go ahead and fill this with water. Oh, no point putting a plate without batter in it. Oh, I have to put the batter first. What is it? What is it? Oh, ha. Lid. Got it. Alright. Then, okay. Do I do something with the towel? I don't think I should cover the batter with a towel. Wait, hold on, wait, hold on. So, towel? No, okay. Steam? I feel like I need a towel for something. No. Okay, okay. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay. Then... okay. And turn this... no. No, I want the only... I want what? Never mind. Hold on. Okay, so, hold on. Wait, stop. Stop. I got it. I'm smart. I swear. I swear. Okay, so... I'm assuming... okay. They have to alternate. So... there. Yeah. Then alternate again. Then here. Yeah. Make sure to alternate, or it will leak. Maybe alternate. What's this thing for? I think I should cover the batter with a towel. Okay, then is it done? Gonna clack it and then on it. All right, let's see how it turns out. That should be long enough. Let's remove the lid and see how it turned out. See, the batter leaked through the plate holes and spilled everywhere. Let's try again. Okay, like, okay, water? Yeah. Last time I added the batter like this, it leaked through the tiny holes. I should try something different. Maybe a towel to stop the leak? Oh! 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 That's cool! Okay, so we put the towels on before the... okay. Alright, cool. I think I got it right this time. Okay. Maybe? That should be long enough. Remove the lid, see how it turned out. It's done. Woo! Very nice. She's so tired. Aww. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. You even took the time to make our faces. I think you forgot about my beard, though. You really didn't have to do this. What else could I do? My husband can't figure out Idlis. Venba, I told you to go to sleep. You've been feeling sick and exhausted. You didn't have to cook. It's not a big deal if I skipped lunch once. Pavalon. Pavalon? Pavalon. You're making me choose between resting and letting you starve. It's not a fair choice to me. You're not letting me starve. I know, but that's what it feels like. And even if I had let you leave, I couldn't sleep peacefully. What will I do for lunch? Like, what about me? Like, I still have to make lunch. Like, but then again, if she woke up later, she could have eaten lunch. So, like, I couldn't sleep peacefully knowing that I let you go to work without food. Like, it bothers me, even to like today, like where Brian will have to go to work, and like, because I've been like, hey, let me make some food for you. Let me make lunch for you, because they let him eat at work for free. But it's just like, bro, this. What if you just don't want pizza? What if you want something else? You don't have to like spend money over at the restaurant next door. And it was like, ugh, I couldn't sleep peacefully. No, I'm the same. I'd feel too guilty. I know I shouldn't, but you know I would. Is it so hard for you to cook, even on days like this? Yeah, bro, step it up, my guy. You're right. Sorry. Did you look for tickets back home? Yes, it's expensive, but we can manage it. So, you think we should go? I don't know. Let me ask the boss again if he can make me full-time. But unless the school gives you more shifts, or my boss changes his mind, it's going to be tough to stay in Canada. You know there are other options, but I wouldn't mind going back. I'm sure I can teach again at my old job. And there's nothing really keeping us here. That would be nice. Okay, why don't you leave with me now? I'll walk you to the doctor's office before I go. Oh no, I'm sure all I need is some sleep. You've been saying that for 2 days now. Come on, I'll walk you. Doctors are free here. Okay. I mean, if you're willing to walk, why not? Alright, Venba, what's the news? Oh, you're happy. It's something good. Are you adding a member of to your family, sweetheart? Okay. Now, my question is I'm assuming that's a... Please correct me if I'm wrong, and please educate me if I'm wrong. Is that a bindi? Is that specific for Tamil culture, or is can anyone, essentially, of the Indian descent use that? And wear that? Venba, are you home? What did the doctor say? She looks so happy. So the boss didn't even consider it. Unless a miracle happens, I say we start back. What's with you? You never told me what the doctor said. Well, I think you should eat first. Okay. Eat this again? Ah! What has gotten into you today? Look. Is it a message? Ah, they have a little baby on the way! Oh, that's so cute! Oh, that's adorable, the way to announce that. That's so cute! Ah. So I guess this means we have a reason to stay. I mean, raising a child back home wouldn't be so bad either. But there's a chance at a very different life here. It's only going to get more expensive though, and we're barely scraping by as it is. We can't provide everything other parents would be able to. What if they resent us for that when they grow up? Maybe moving back to India is the best option after all. But then they could resent us for taking away this opportunity. What do you think, Venba? Why aren't you saying anything? I don't know. It's funny to see you worry like this. Are you not worried? I don't know. I feel very calm for some reason. That makes one of us. Havilan, don't. I hope. Please correct me if you believe I'm saying this. Pavilan. So I hope I'm saying it correctly. Havilan, don't worry. I'm sure they will turn out just fine. How can you be so sure? It's our child. How else could they turn out? I mean, a lot of things can go wrong, but that can happen literally to anyone. Be outshone by one's children is a universally desired form of sweet defeat. You know what? I can agree to that. I can agree to that. I want to be able to create a world that's best for my child as well. So it's one of those things where I understand. My name is Pavilan, sir. Pavilan, sir. Kevin! Oh, she's on the hunt. Where did you run off to? Sir, it would be my privilege to work with you. I'm going to make an assumption that the yellow text means that he's speaking in English. Because it seems like I'm willing to bet that they're speaking to each other in, I believe the language is Tamil. So I'm assuming the white means that they're speaking to each other in Tamil, and the yellow means that they're speaking in English. Pardon me, sir. I don't have time to play, Kevin. I have a lot of work to do. Oh, Mama's on the hunt. Yes, sir. I've managed transport of hundreds of units of inventory per day. Pardon me, sir? Kevin, there you are. What are you wearing? Where is your shirt? Kevin. Boy? It's a cape. Take that off. Let's get you dressed. Oh, I like it. That job was in India, sir, but... Kevin, wait there. Don't run. Oh my god, Kevin, please. Kevin, come back here. This has become a routine now. Like, I'm not running after you. Like, I'm going to get you. Yes, sir. Bachelor of Science in Physics, sir. That towel is so dirty, da. Here, wear this shirt, Kana. No! But, sir, you can just take me on a probation period, maybe. I'm driven, self-started, and a quick learner, sir. Put this on, Kana. Hurry up now. But I don't want to! Speak in Tamil, Kevin! I can't even understand what you're saying! You don't have to pay until then. Please, Kana. I understand, sir. Yes, good boy. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for considering me. Good day. Didn't work out? Hello, Mr. Bachelor of Science. What happened? Same old. They didn't buy the hundreds of units story. I'm telling you, it's time for it to go. No, I'm not gonna insult them like that. It's like, let it go, dude. We gotta find another job. It's gonna be tough, but it is enough. What, my beard? This is a phone interview. Your clean shave theory doesn't hold water. Oh, I thought it was like, just move on to the next job. Move on to the next job. But no, I mean, like, I'm cool with a beard. I spend half these calls asking them to repeat themselves. I should watch cartoons with Kevin. If I can understand those shows, maybe I can understand these people too. Yay! We can watch Batman together, Appa! Yes, but your son is going to forget Tamil at this rate. Did you know that his friends call him Kevin? What's wrong with that? Speak in Tamil, da. Oh, what's wrong with that? It's only one letter that's different anyways. That's why we picked... Well, I don't think it's why we picked it. Like, names absolutely tell us... If there's a purpose to a name, then... It's like... I know it's tough in the American language to be like, hey, if you don't understand how to pronounce this name, you should just go by this nickname. It's like, no... Our names carry the weight of our stories. Like, I know my name is a very angelicalized Michaela. But I know many other people, like, who have fantastic names who, because of American Western cultures, they've changed the pronunciation just because they didn't want to deal with, oh, by the way, it's pronounced as this, or, hey, can you not say that my name is this? And it's such a stigma of trying to simplify names to better suit a culture rather than respecting a name where it came from. And that it still bothers me personally, but like, that's why I'm like, if I'm mispronouncing something, yell at me, tell me to do it right, say it right. So yeah, it's one of those, yeah, I don't know. Names tell stories. It's a way for people to learn about you and where you're from. You shouldn't be afraid to correct your friends. It's your name after all. Who else is going to tell them? And Kevin means beautiful. It's such a lovely name and it suits you so well. I don't want to be beautiful. I just want to be Kevin. Oh, don't even start, man. He's brighter than us, Venba. He's learned to adapt. It's not about adapting, it's about respecting who you are. If you're an older adult and you really just want to angelicalize your name into Kevin, then sure, but when you're young, it's best for us to teach, like, hey, you should respect your name and you should be able to hold that as pride. if you they literally give names to immigrants that don't. Yeah, it used to. They couldn't. Yeah, it's just it's strange and like ugh. It's similar how people don't have an issue to pronounce Mario as Mario. Yeah, it's like we don't have a problem enunciating shit. We don't have a problem pronouncing shit. It's just so many people are so lazy on how to do it. And that laziness comes from a mild, very fixable form of xenophobia. Where it's like, I'm not saying people are xenophobic, I'm just saying that if you're not going to respect someone's name, and you're just going to be lazy about it, it's like, then what's the point of me talking to you if you're not going to respect my name? If you're not going to respect who I am? I don't know. You know he aced yesterday's English quiz? He did? Really? Good job. We should celebrate, Dakana. What do you want to eat? I'll make something special. Oh! Can we order pizza? Speak in Tamil, Kevin. I want pizza! How about something better? Or something we can make at home? How about, I would say using it as better versus something we make at home is like, well, we'll have someone else do it. It's like, no, something better than pizza. We can like later it as something better. Like, parota? Dosa? Idiyappam? Ghee dosa? Biryani? Curry dosa? Why? What's that? Different forms of dosa? Dude! No, I'm tired of all these! I said I want pizza! Extra cheese, extra toppings. You eat pizza all the time. Gavin, have you ever had putu? No. What's that? Well, I've only seen my mother make it before. It's a lot of fun to make. Reminds me of a rocket. Rocket? Yes, a lot of steam comes out when you make it. It looks just like a rocket launching. It does? Yes. But, you know what? Let's just order pizza. There's no rocket, but you get a nice cardboard box. You want to change your mind, buddy? You want to change your mind? Will it really look like a rocket launch? Do you want to see? I love Venba! Let's go, queen! Come on, let's go! Okay. Alright, let's get started. I haven't made this before, but Hamma has a recipe on it. Hopefully it's readable. Where's the rocket? We need to make the flour first, duh. Alright. Alrighty, so what do we got here? Putu flour. Ingredients: 500 grams of rice and water. Blend 500 grams of rice. Separate fine rice from chunks. Oh my god. I can't read that! Combine 500 grams of fine rice into flour. Okay, so it needs to equal 500 grams to 500 grams. Okay. So most likely what we're looking for is we have to continuously shred it all so that way we can get all 500 grams of rice. Because the weight is stupid important. Alright. Alright, let's make some flour. When do we get to the rocket part? Soon, da. Be patient. Alright, so we're gonna have to... Let me just do double it. We have to blend some flour. Alright. Blend. Alright, so then we put it through a sieve. I should take the sieve over the towel to catch everything. Alright. Ooh. Here we go. Shake it, shake through the sieve. Okay. Looks like we have some chunks left, so let's go ahead and put that in. And because we're still looking for weight, so we want to be able to get 500 grams of flour from the rice we got. So if we can sieve everything, we'll be able to equal that 500 grams. So there we go. Alright. Go ahead and keep blending. We are not done. Good. There we go. Good. We get everything. Shake it! Alright, looks like that's all of the rice we can get. That's hopefully 500, if not maybe like 480 because of the dust and all that stuff. Alright, so then we add water. I think this is perfect. Why does it feel like flour even though there's so much water? We have to mix the water and flour little by little. The final consistency should feel like slightly wet sand. Okay. Alright, that wasn't too hard. Come on, when will we get to the rocket? I'm sure it'll help. Oh, it looks like we got a rocket right there. There we go. Alright, looks like we got a big rocket right there. Went by different name with his girlfriend, and I wanted to learn the real name. It was Slavic, but when they they're in English, they went by different names. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Oh, what happened to the page? Flour, coconut, 3 tablespoons of blank, 4 tablespoons of blank, water. Put coconut layers as far away from each other as possible. Okay, so what am I looking at here? What am I looking at here? Okay, so we need 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hold on. Is there a color consistency? Okay. Alright, this is straightforward. Some of the parts of the water steams and cooks what's above. Tricky part is figuring out how much rice and coconut is needed. And what order. Coconut can crumble easily. Coconut can crumble easily? So is it... Okay, so the coconut's in between. Okay. So we'll start with flour, coconut, coconut, flour, coconut, coconut, flour. Okay. So then, alright, so put water in here. Put the mold on top. So flour, coconut, coconut. Okay. So flour, coconut, coconut, flour, coconut, coconut, flour. Hopefully I didn't screw it up. It's lunchtime, Kevin. It's lunchtime. See, fuck, I messed up. It's lunchtime, Kevin. Oh, I messed up. Venba, I think coconut layers make it crumble. Yes, the book says to keep the coconut layers as far apart as possible. The only way I see that working is if we put the coconut in first. Oh, so it's coconut then flour? Oh, coconut flour, coconut flour. I'm an idiot. Okay, so it would be, yeah, so coconut flour, coconut flour. Okay, alright, so wait, yeah? Coconut, yeah. So, coconut flour, coconut flour, coconut. Okay, that should be it. I think I screwed up that the first time. It's lunchtime, Kevin. Let's try that. Yeah? Oh, wow! Oh, that's fun! Wow! That was so cool! Venba, I can't believe it didn't fall. Mama! Can we do that again? Maybe. That is so that looks so delicious! Oh my god! Secondary teacher. We are unable to offer our secondary teacher position at this time. However, we encourage you to apply again next year. Ugh. Ay. Okay. So there's hardships. I'm not surprised. Is he asleep? I think so. Kevin. Yes, he is. Good. So, that interview. Another dead end? Yes. I think I knew that before I took the call. No relevant Canadian work experience. We'll keep you on file. I don't know. I feel like I deluded us into thinking we can make it work here. No, this is something that that you all have to discuss together as a family and as a couple. You have a lot of VTuber variants. You draw them on. I try to draw them on myself. Like 99% I draw myself. If I've drawn something, if I had something drawn for me, then I would absolutely credit the artist and all that stuff. So, do I study the art style of the game before I replicate it? Yes, I do a lot of like, not like heavy research, but more so of just trying to understand, like, what's the stylized form of going in. Obviously, I didn't replicate it perfectly. I don't have the sketch, like the jaggedy sketch lines that the Star style has, but it's very similar. So yeah. Well, don't worry. I'll go to the employment office again tomorrow. What? I know you don't like Suresh, but I think you should take that sales job at his company. I can see a frustration here. I don't know what the history behind this is, but at the same time, it's like, until you can find something better, at least it'll put food on the table and will keep a roof over your head. It's not signing your life away forever, and hell, it could get you Canadian work experience. So it's one of those things where it's a temporary thing, and you're meant to have it as a temporary job until you're able to get on your feet to a job that you potentially like. It's rough, it's hard, and we all really just want to jump at the job that we really, really want, but sometimes it is a matter of taking one step on a stool before jumping up to meet the sun. So it's all about who you know here. We really are at the end of our rope. I think it's more the truth of it's who you know. And if you have an in somewhere, then use it. Then use it until you can go forward and go in. And we barely know anyone. We're not in a position to pick and choose our help. I thought moving here would be a chance to start over. That even here, we still have to beg people like Suresh. It's not begging. I know. I'll call him tomorrow. Thank you. But honestly, I think you're more qualified for sales than I am. I mean, the way you sold Kavin on the Butu today. You're really good with kids. I can't believe you're having a hard time teaching in school. Well, it's not like teaching back home. It makes me worry about Kavin. Why? Well, back home, I could get the class to laugh, open up. Get them in the mood to learn, you know? But it's harder here. What does that have to do with Kavin? I just feel that there's a wall between me and my class. I can't connect with them. They lead very different lives than we did. And I feel that same wall growing around Kavin. Oh, what do you mean? What if I can't connect with Kavin? It's so hard to even talk to him. It just feels like he's growing further away from us. I don't necessarily believe he's trying to grow further away. He's just growing in a different way. It's not further away, it's more of just he is Canadian born. He is living in an environment where a lot of the kids, I'm willing to bet 9 out of 10 of them are white. 9 out of 10 of them barely like pass a day without learning either some sort of heavy English or maybe even some sort of French. It's one of those things where like in order to fit in, we all feel the stigma of socializing and fitting in, where like if you're young and impressionable and you really just want to be part of that crowd and feel accepted, you have to be able to adapt. And his adaptation is more of accepting English, more of accepting, in this case, the Canadian way, versus living the Tamil way, where it's like he has a strong sense of foods, languages, understanding the culture and the significances of probably even holidays or dress codes, things like that. We have a lot of racial diversity, and so does America. America is also the same. America is actually one of the biggest melting pots. Well, it's supposedly one of the biggest melting pots, and yet here we are understanding that white people pretty much rule. And no matter where you go, no matter what country you live in, there will always be racial issues. No matter what. I mean, look at the xenophobia of many Asian countries. The xenophobia of many African countries. There's a xenophobia to a bunch of countries where if you don't blend in and adapt to the culture of that world, and you don't blend into the culture of that community, you're just not going to fit in. And for a child, it's rough. Because a child doesn't want to feel alone at the playground. They don't want to feel like they have no friends. So they're going to easily adapt to like, oh, you like pizza? I like pizza. Oh, you like SpongeBob? I like SpongeBob. And kids are so malleable in a good and a bad way. So it's like, if you grew up in an area where, like, I'll say it, I grew up in I won't say like heavily conservative area, but I remember a lot of like the kids that I went to school with were heavily white and heavily like privileged. At least privileged thinking. Mind you, I didn't live in a rich neighborhood. We were having to drive in from like halfway across town. But a lot of our classmates never really looked at diversity positively. Like, they were the kids that was like, ooh, what's that smell of your food, to anyone who had anything except pizza. It was one of those things where questioning one's culture was considered a thing to laugh at. And it's one of those, I don't know. It's great. Kids are so sensitive and vulnerable that way. And especially when it comes to food, especially food. It's one of those, when it comes to whenever I have kids to raise and all that stuff as a mom, I would love to be able to show them the culture of my food and have them not be afraid to eat. Even if that means, like, if they really are that uncomfortable with the food in public, at least have it here. So I was like, it's okay, I understand. There are kids who are mean, there are adults who are very insensitive. I understand, I get it. Have some food here. So, I don't know. Yeah, I just think it's just hard to talk to him. He speaks in English all the time. And he talks so fast. It's hard to understand him. It's like he's in a different world than us. Well, it's more than just that. He doesn't eat lunch at school. Yeah, if he's eating like pizza and wanting stuff and all that stuff, that would be a problem. He brings it back every day with some excuse. I don't know if the other kids make fun of him for it, or if he's embarrassed. I don't know. I'm worried. These things bother me too, but we chose to bring him up here, not him. We did it because we thought he'd have a better life here. And he does. This place comes with better education and opportunities, but it also comes with its own culture, language, values. We can't pick and choose the ones we want and ask him to ignore from the others. I think it's natural that any kid wants to fit in, right? Yes, maybe. It's just scary. Don't worry, Venba. Don't worry, Venba. They'll turn out just fine. How are you so sure? He's our child. How else will they turn out? Internet situations can happen from my experience, and many of my friends across the nation agree in spite of the issue we are the most part celebrated diversity. My kindergarten to all the way up to middle school was all about these kids who were privileged. Once I hit high school, our high school was the most diverse in the entire school district. Because our school district had sister schools, we had the most diversity. Just because we lived in a diverse culture does not mean that there is very blatant inequality and very blatant disregard for diversity outside of our bubbles. It's essentially us accepting the fact that we were lucky. It's one of those things that we were lucky. We were absolutely lucky. Because there are plenty of people who could say that they were racially profiled at school. They were hunted down because they had different food, different cultures. They wore a headscarf. They did all of this stuff. That's why for me, it's like I can't agree to that statement, because I've also grew up in a high school that literally had World Celebration Day where everyone's cultures were highlighted, and we got control of the entire gym just to show off the foods of our culture. But just across town was an all-white school where the minority kids were oftentimes chased out, like, as a joke. So, Pillow, me and you, and I'm sure many people live in this bubble of just, we accept cultures. We're smart enough to accept other cultures. concepts. We understand empathy, and we understand that everyone's culture is perfect and valid and understandable. The reality is, those are also bubbles. We live in these bubbles thinking that diversity is great, that we live in these societies where that's celebrated. But outside of these bubbles, there are still sundown towns. There are still people who actively hunt down people by race just to fuck them up. There is heavy racism. Yeah, it's like disabilities, any sort of LGBTQ plus. It's all that stuff, and it's important to recognize that. It's important to recognize that there will be kids who experience this, and there will be kids who don't. For this, I definitely feel like if Kavin is that heavily embarrassed, is that uncomfortable with his culture, where he feels like he has to not eat food. That's a child not eating lunch. He's not eating his lunch in front of people. If he obviously feels that sort of discomfort, then it's very much a very discriminatory environment that forces him to bend to the Western culture he's around, which is, like it or not, very white or very French, I guess, in Canada. So it's one of those things where, in this story, it seems like Kavin is very much heavily on the side of, yeah, I can't accept my culture, because if I do, I'm the outcast. So yeah, we want diversity, but we have to accept the fact that people are shitty, and kids experience it the worst of all. Yeah, we need to keep moving, or else it's gonna be just me venting the entire goddamn time. Alright, take a nap. Go to bed. Take a nap. You look bushed. Those fallen from the resolve are stripped of respect, like hair fallen from the head. 1995. Okay. Go on. Tell her. His name is Pavalon. He's my dad. P-A-A-V-A-L-A-N. Where's Dad? She says Appa is not at the office. Does she know what time he left? Do you know when my dad left the office? Okay, well, does she at least know if he came in today? Did you see my dad today? Ask her if he usually lives with anybody. Maybe we can call them. Does he usually go home with someone? She says no. Dad usually leaves alone and he's very quiet. She says all the sales staff left at 5 p.m. today. She says he must have left then too. Okay, thank you. I'm worried. I'm very worried. I'm very, 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 very worried. I'm extremely worried. I'm not gonna panic just yet, but I don't like this. Why are we walking through the park, Amma? You think Appa will be here? I don't know, Kana. Sometimes your Appa loves to walk instead of taking the bus. If he decided to walk home from the office, it should be through here. But the lady said Appa left at 5! What's taking him so long? It could be a lot of things. You think he went somewhere else first? But where would he go for this long? I don't know, Kavin. Enough with your questions. Let him ask them. Sorry, Kana. I'm just worried about Appa. Why are you worried? You think something happened to him? No, no. I'm sure he's fine. At least I hope he's fine. You don't have to stay quiet, Kevin. Here. You can ask me anything you want. Anything? Yes. And I'll answer it. But only if you can ask it in Tamil. Okay? Okay, I can do that. Okay. Okay, I can do that. Why did that lady say that Appa is very quiet? He talks a lot at home. Oh, look at you go. See, you can speak Tamil when you want to. I don't know. Maybe it's that they don't talk to him. What do you mean? No. He doesn't really like his job, Kevin. Maybe that's why. He was a writer back home, right? Did he like his job then? Oh, yes. He loved to write. How come I never see him write at home? Well, he always writes when something bothers him. Back home, that used to be every day. Maybe you should bug him more. Oh, we're playing as him now. Let's play as Kevin now. Okay, interesting. So, how did you end up? Wait. Yeah, well, actually, what did you do back home? Same as here. I was a teacher. And not just a supply teacher. I taught math for 9 to 12th standard. Were you a cool teacher? What's a cool teacher? Fun and easygoing. Like, were the kids scared of you? Only kids named Kevin. I don't know. I'd like to think I was good at it. My classes were always fun for the students. Though I don't think I'm a cool teacher here. I miss those days. But you teach here too! It's not the same. Why not? I don't know. It's just not. Why the music stop? Yeah, why did we move here? It wasn't an easy choice. Avalon wanted to be with me, and I couldn't imagine being with anyone else. But a lot of people took issue with us being together. Oh, honey, no. The fact that she had the relationship issues? And they decided to make it our problem. It was getting really hard to deal with, so we gambled on a fresh start here and took it. So their relationship is mildly forbidden, huh? Mama, I see Papa! What happened? Everything okay? Please say everything's okay, please. Please. Please say everything's okay. Please say everything's okay. We're not running. We're not running. We're not panicking. Oh. Oh, we're running? Oh, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. Please, no. No, 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 no. Avalon! Avalon! No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Really? They spelled your name fucking wrong? My god, Avalon, what happened? What happened? Hey. You okay? What happened?